Alright, now, we've been talking about different vampire clans, the kindred. Now, one of the things you have to be aware of is most vampires, after enough years, they're going to have ghouls. Ghouls are... they're people that have been given vampire blood to drink. The reason is a couple factors. A, it sets up a blood bond. You drink a vampire's blood enough times, there's going to be an intrinsic bond between the two. Something that can very rarely be broken. The second is, humans who drink vampire blood will be a lot healthier. They will be a lot stronger, they will be faster, they will be able to take injuries that would normally incapacitate or kill. They will age slower if it's been kept up. We've seen that a few times. So, and another point why they do this is that while vampires, the kindred, however you want to call them, I understand I'm going to have people listening to this who may not be so up to date. Well, very simply, they can't walk in the daylight. There are things that you're going to need done in the day that kindred just can't do. So, having a ghoul, or having some ghouls, will allow someone to have a pronounced effect maybe in business, maybe in, establishing a haven or a safe spot, doing drops, whatever have you. Now, with ghouls, you have to remember, their first priority is helping their master. You will find very few willing to flip. I think I've seen one, and maybe I've dealt with hundreds. And that was just because they had that first taste. Now, when dealing with ghouls, be aware they're going to lie. If you have to remember that you're basically dealing with an addict. They want vampire blood. They will do anything to get it. So if their vampire, their kindred master, has them on a short leash, then, they're going to make sure they try to please good old mommy or daddy for sweet lick of the scarlet stuff. So, be aware. You're dealing with essentially an addict about a week after their last dose. They're going to do anything. They're going to turn on the charm, and you won't be able to see it. A lot of times you won't be able to tell if they're a ghoul or not. I've been surprised a few times. Now, when dealing with them, remember you are going off, even if you are a powerlifter, even if you're baddest of the bad, they will probably have a power advantage on you. But they are human, and they are addicts. We're talking about different traps, about bottlenecks, and, trying to catch a limb or fire. They're human. So use that against them. They're going to be doing stuff throughout the day. Gather your intel. Make a specified strike. What I would suggest, because they are still human, we've used sleep hindrance, we've used drugs before. And granted, you'll have to hit them with a lot more than normal dosage. But it's possible. You can knock them out. As soon as you conk them, grab them, take them to whatever hidey-hole you got going, and then you'll be able to talk with them a little more. And granted, they are a little bit more willing to give information. Now, one thing about ghouls you will find, if they're Kami or Anarch, if their master is from the Kami or for the Anarchs, you'll find that they know they are ghouls. Sabbat, not so much. The Sabbat, they have their own way of doing things. They will conk out a bunch of humans, get them into the program like a gang, and they're basically, target practice for everyone else in battles. Unfortunately, they won't even know they're kindred until it's too late. So, yeah, with dealing with ghouls, remember, they're human, conk them, grab them, get your info, but be aware, if you kill a ghoul, their elder, their master. You are inviting a fight. Sometimes, if you don't have the resources, let them go. The master knows you're there, but tell them, hey, give this to your master, and they will. Say, hey, we conked your guy, we got some info from him, we're going to stay away, and keep to it. Sabat will follow, you'll be able to kite him, and just blast him with everything you got. Anox, depending, Kami, they'll probably just go, okay, we now got hunter issues, but, each one has their own way of setup, so be aware of the ghouls. Hopefully we don't have too many issues in the Pacific Northwest. And how do you end these things? Whatever. Signing off.